Not forget Kiyi herself. She's got a lot on her plate. A new school, family expectations, and maybe even some firebending issues of her own to figure out. It's a lot for anyone to handle.
It really is. And it makes you
Welcome to Book Haven.
Okay, so are you ready to jump back into the Avatar world?
always. Where are we headed this time?
Well, it looks like we're getting some early intel on a brand new graphic novel called Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ashes of the Academy.
Ooh, interesting. Ashes of the Academy, huh? What's that all about?
Well, from what I've gathered, we're going to be focusing on Fire Lord Zuko and his family, specifically his half-sister, Kiyi.
Oh yeah, I remember her. She was just a little kid when we last saw her.
Exactly. And now it seems like she's about to start attending the Royal Fire Academy for girls.
Whoa, hold on. That sounds kind of intense for a young girl, doesn't it? Like, talk about pressure.
You're telling me? Especially considering the Fire Nation's history. Remember all the stuff Zuko went through?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, think about it. This is a school steeped in tradition, discipline, and probably a whole lot of firebending.
And knowing Zuko, I bet he's got some mixed feelings about sending his little sister there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can't just erase generations of a certain mindset overnight, right?
So we've got this young girl, Kiyi, stepping into this prestigious academy. And it's not just any school, it's the Royal Fire Academy for girls. You know, the name itself just screams elite and maybe even a little intimidating.
Totally. And this is where things get really interesting. I was reading that Zuko actually sends Mai undercover as a teacher to watch over Kiyi.
Wait a minute, Mai. Seriously? You mean the Mai, who's known for being all stoic and throwing knives?
Yep, that's the one.
That's a choice. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mai's amazing. She's loyal and can handle herself in a fight. But a teacher, that feels a little out of character, doesn't it?
It totally does, but I think it speaks volumes about how concerned Zuko must be. Remember, he experienced firsthand how harsh that environment can be, and he definitely doesn't want Kiyi going through the same thing.
And remember, Mai and Azula were pretty tight back in the day, so there's definitely a history there that probably adds to Zuko's worries.
You're right. I hadn't even thought about that. And, you know, thinking about Azula, it really makes you wonder if Kiyi will be able to carve out her own path.
That's the big question, isn't it? Like, will she follow in Azula's footsteps or become something completely different?
Exactly. It's like the classic nature versus nurture debate, but amplified by 1,000 because, well, firebending.
It's like you've got this weight of legacy bearing down on her. I mean, even with Zuko trying to reform the Fire Nation, there's still that history of power and dominance.
Yeah.
What if Kiyi gets seduced by that?
Right, because it's not as simple as just rebelling against everything the Fire Nation stands for. There's a complexity there. Kiyi's gonna have to grapple with her own internal struggles and figure out who she wants to be.
It's a good thing she's got Mai looking out for her, even if it is in a super unconventional way.
I know, right? Mai as a teacher, that image alone is enough to make me want to read this graphic novel.
Me too. But it also makes you think, like, what kind of influence will Mai have on Kiyi? Will she be a positive force? Or will she kind of reinforce some of those harsh Fire Nation ideals?
And then you've got the family dynamics at play too. I mean, Zuko's family has always been a bit complicated.
To say the least. There's bound to be some drama there.
For sure, especially with Mai in the mix. Imagine it. You've got this former assassin-turned-teacher trying to navigate this rigid school environment while also keeping a close eye on a young girl who might be going through an identity crisis.
And let's not forget Kiyi herself. She's got a lot on her plate. A new school, family expectations, and maybe even some firebending issues of her own to figure out. It's a lot for anyone to handle.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, what will she be like when she emerges from this experience? Will she be stronger, more independent? Or will she get pulled in by the darkness that's always seemed to linger around the Fire Nation?
Sadly, we'll have to wait until March 2025 to find out. But that gives us plenty of time to speculate. What do you think will happen?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say Kiyi's journey is going to be one of self-discovery. She's going to be challenged, she's going to make mistakes, and she's going to have to face some tough choices.
And in a way, isn't that something we all go through, even without the firebending and the political intrigue?
Absolutely. Finding your place in the world, figuring out who you are, those are universal themes that resonate with everyone.
I think that's what makes this upcoming graphic novel so exciting. It's taking those universal themes of identity, belonging, and choosing your own path and placing them within this fantastical world that we all know and love.
And who knows, maybe we'll even see some familiar faces along the way. Wouldn't it be amazing if Aang or Katara made an appearance?
That would be awesome. But even without cameos from Team Avatar, I think this story has the potential to be really special.
I agree. It's a chance to delve deeper into the world of Avatar, to explore the complexities of family and legacy, and to see how a new generation navigates the challenges of a world that's still healing from 100 years of war.
I don't know about you, but I'm already counting down the days until March 2025. And for our listeners out there, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think Kiyi's journey at the Royal Fire Academy will be like? Leave us a comment below, and let's keep this conversation going.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And hey, maybe we'll even revisit this topic once the graphic novel actually comes out. We could do a whole follow-up episode.
Sounds like a plan. But for now, I guess we'll just have to be patient and wait for Kiyi's story to unfold. Until next time, keep exploring the world of Avatar and all its amazing possibilities.
And don't forget to keep asking those deep questions.
Because even in a world of bending and spirits, it's the human stories that really connect us.
Grab Avatar, The Last Airbender by Faith Erin Hicks, Dante DiMartino, now on sale for just $8.58. Don't miss this chance to build good habits and achieve remarkable results. Click pre-order now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.